So I'm starting out today with some ab exercises. Just doing the weighted crunch machine, superset with the fast track abs machine. Bread and butter, business as usual. I'm overloading the weight on this ab machine too. I have it set to 185. Just a couple weeks ago I had it at 175, so progress. And I was doing 22 reps with this little fast track ab machine, and now I'm trying to shoot for like 24 or more. It's funny with this little ab machine, you're not moving a substantial amount of weight at all. Just the sheer amount of reps that you do, it's great. Yep, now we're moving to some nice heavy cross-body hammer curls. We're doing it alternating. So I'm going to crank out as many reps as I can at 50 pounds, and then I'll go to 40, and then I'll go to 30. So this technique is called surfing the rack. So you're just performing many consecutive drop sets. It's a very long set, but by the end of it, I feel like my arms are about to pop, and that's what I'm looking for. That's what I need. Doing it this way, it really makes that connective, that suspensory ligament that connects my bicep and my forearm. It makes that scream. What is that called? The brachialis? I think it's the brachialis. Yep. Getting it done. And as always, I'm doing 4 working sets of each exercise. So I'll do this a total of 4 times. The pain is huge at this point, but we're still getting it done. Alright, now we're moving to the decline curl. And I know I've said it before, but I really like this exercise. It gives me a full stretch and a very hard contraction at the top. So what is there not to love? This is another exercise where I've overloaded on weight. This machine is funny. It says it's 25 pounds, but it's actually double 25 pounds. So if I'm moving 25, it's actually 50 in each hand. Why it's set up that way, I don't know. My friend and I actually talked about it, and we both noticed the same thing. Weird machine. So I did, what, 8 to 10 reps with 25, which is actually 50, and then I dropped it down to 20, which is actually 40, and did 8 to 10 more. Now I'm at the seated chest supported machine row. I have it set to 175 because I'm already pretty fatigued at this point. If I was fresh, I'd move 190. But yeah, I'm just cranking them out here. Deloading to 130 and doing the exact same thing. And what I've noticed with these rowing movements is that it adds a lot of thickness to my back. So when I'm just in an unflexed position with my arms by my side, I notice that my back is actually thicker. And using that low hand placement like I'm doing definitely works very well. So if you were to do this using the cable system, you do pretty much the same technique. You want to imagine pulling your elbows back and breaking that plane of your torso. Pull with your lats, not your biceps. All right, now we're doing another rowing movement, and we're doing the single arm row, and I'm using the bench for support. And doing it this way is just superior. It's less strain on my back. The positioning is much more natural. And if you're going to do rows using dumbbells, I would suggest doing it in a manner similar to this. So I have 80 pounds. I'm going to hit one side, then the other side. So this is another one of those really long, grindy sets. So it's brutal. It's difficult. Doing it this way, it seems to give me a better connection with my lower lats, because I can really control the angle of ascent and descent. So it really allows for a nice isolation. So I'm going to walk over there and I'm going to grab the 60-pound dumbbells, and we're going to do the exact same thing. And the only real rest I get is walking to grab the weights and the time between sets. So when I'm doing this movement, I really want to keep my elbow as close to my body as I possibly can. I don't want them to flare out too much, because that will leverage tension against areas of my body that are not in question. Man, I'm getting older over here. Jeez.